And for more on the analysis and expectation to the CICA summit, I'm joined now by Zhou Jingxing, former Counsellor of Chinese Embassy to the United States. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
This is the fourth CICA conference, as you know, and it should make headlines over, one, Russia and China's natural gas deal they've been working on, and also the July 20th deadline for Iran's nuclear program. Do we expect deals and headlines to come out of the conference on these two issues?
Well, I think on China-Russia relations, and a couple of days ago, the Chinese Vice Foreign Minister Chen Guoping made a briefing, and in it, he made a comment. I think that is a completely official jargon. It goes like the Chinese and the Russian presidents are going to sign a very important joint statement, and I think that that to interpret that language, it means that there is going to be something that is going to be very substantive, and also some a very important agreement coming out of this visit by President Putin to China. On the Iranian nuclear issue, I think that this is a forum. CICA is just a forum for the Asian countries and from elsewhere, of course, but it is not an international organization, and certainly it is not a mechanism that is designed to settle the Iranian nuclear issue. But certainly it provides a very good platform for the leaders to exchange views on this. I think to our delight, the Iranian nuclear issue has made some progress. Just a couple of days ago, from May the 14th to the 16th in Vienna, there was a meeting. It was actually the fourth round of negotiations between P5+1 and Iran. And the negotiations was actually starting to touch upon the substantive part of a comprehensive agreement with Iran. So I think that that is a very important sign for that Iranian issue.
Tell me, do you think, well, as you know, the forum was designed to promote peace, security, and stability in Asia, and the forum groups, there are 24 countries among them: Afghanistan, Azerbaijan, China, of course, Egypt, India, several others. Do you feel like real progress has been made since the very first CICA conference?
Yeah, I think so. The CICA conference was first initiated in 1992, and it started its activities in 1993. So over the past 20 years, we have seen that this forum has been growing, and it's become, in a sense, more well-known to many people around the world. And it has its own guiding principles and various other documents that is trying to make itself to be more established. Another thing is that the issues within the CICA is also getting more and more diverse and all-encompassing. It is not related to security issues, but also to those issues related to security issues. And I think, in addition, there will be a Shanghai Declaration coming out in a couple of days.
Okay.
And the important thing about that is that they will design the future of CICA.
Okay, we don't have much time left, but can you tell me your thoughts on Beijing evacuating now more than 3,000 Chinese nationals out of Hanoi and the ongoing tension there?
Well, I think that the current problem, the tension between China and Vietnam, was the making of the Vietnamese side, because the drilling in question was already started more than 10 years ago by China, and Vietnam did not say anything around that time. So the Chinese, my interpretation is that the Chinese are very, very upset by the techniques used by the Vietnamese side. For instance, invoking the national sentiment against Chinese businesses and Chinese individuals, and also trying to turn this bilateral issue into a multilateral issue. And but I think that the two sides are kept in staying in close contact with each other, and China has demarched the Vietnamese side a couple of times and expressing their dissatisfaction. But at the same time, it also shows that the communication channels between the two countries are open. And I think that in the next few days, we should expect something different from the past few days.
Zhou Jingxing, thank you so much for your time and insight.